Ma'am, I've got just a few questions on the point of clarity on the general investigation of this case.
Okay.
Okay. You said when were you tasked to investigate in this matter?
2018, my lord.
Nemibuzo nje embalwa ke mayelana ke nophenyo njena lwalecala leli konje uthena qala nini ukuthi niphenye iqala leli ngo-2018.
Okay. At the time when you were tasked to investigate in this matter, were you aware of the second docket, which is docket case number 375, which is also part of this case?
I was not aware, my lord.
Ngaleso sikhathi siqala ke uphenyo lana noma bayingxenye ke yethimba eliphenyayo ngangingenalo ke ulwazi mayelana nedokodo lesibili elu-375.
But did you eventually become aware of that case?
That's correct, my lord.
Kodwa ke ngokuhamba kwesikhathi ke ngase ngiyazi ke ngalo.
Okay, when did you become aware of that case, of that docket?
My lord, I cannot recall, but I became to know about the docket because, my lord, simply because I'm the one who's bringing the docket to court.
Angisazi isikhathi ukuthi ngaqala nini ukwazi ngalo lelo dokodo kodwa ke ngiyazi ukuthi ke kwafika isikhathi la ngazi khona ngoba yimina ke letha amadokodo enkantolo.
Okay. And who is the investigating officer in that case?
I was told, or I was briefed that it's Lieutenant Colonel Buthelezi.
Ngatshelwa ke ukuthi ophenyayo kulecala ke uLieutenant Colonel Buthelezi.
Okay. Is she alone in that case, if you know?
I know that she's working with Warrant Officer Makubu.
Ngiyazi ke ukuthi usebenza no Warrant Officer Makubo.
And then on this case number 363, it's yourself, Colonel Gininda, Sergeant Mohane. Am I correct? Three of you.
That's correct, my lord.
Kuleli ke elu-636-10-2014 mina Brigadier Gininda no Sergeant Mohane.
Is it correct that as a team of investigating officers, you will share the information that has been captured in a docket, or that you are busy with whatever that is happening, the affairs of the docket? Am I correct? Or it happens the other way? You can just assist me there.
My lord, if there's a senior officer, my lord, in that investigation, my lord, you cannot...
You don't work together, you work individually?
No. As I said, Brigadier Kinenda is the lead investigating officer.
Okay.
Yes. So he will just give us the task to do for the day.
Okay.
If he wants us to get involved in whatever investigation that is supposed to be followed on that day.
Okwenzekayo nanjengoba uBrigadier Gininda kuyena ke umholi kuyena oyinhloko kwithimba leli ke uma kunomsebenzi kufanele ukuthi wenziwe ngalelo langa ke usezositshela ke noma usezosithuma ke ukuthi kunomsebenzi noma uphenyo othize kufanele lenziwe ngalelo langa lelo.
Okay, I understand that one. That's a basic wherein the senior will give instruction to juniors to conduct some work. But I'm interested in the briefing in the case amongst all the team members that are investigating this case, to say, look, this is what we have, this is what we still need to get, updating each other, each members on the developments of the investigation in a docket. Would you do that, or you didn't do that in this case?
I think it will be proper for you to put that question to Brigadier Gininda.
Yeah.
Because as I'm saying, I would just be commanded to do some tasking.
Kodwa ke mina engifisa ukwazi ukuthi ke nanjengethimba ke ngaba niyahlangana yini bese niyakhuluma niyaxoxisana ke ukuthi manje ke kwenzeke lokhu kuphenyo ke enilwenzile. Ngicabanga ukuthi lo mbuzo kuzofanele ke ubuzeke kuyena uBrigadier Ginyinda ngoba bese ngishilo ke ukuthi mina ngizokwenza lokho engikutshelwayo ukuthi angikwenze.
Before Mr. Ginyinda comes in, because we are also part of the investigating team, and you are the member of the SAPS, I want to understand the role played by you in the investigation. But before I go into that, I need to get clarity on you if you will have time to discuss the developments in the case that you were investigating together, or a person will just work individually and not report back to the team.
My Lord, when we receive an instruction, my Lord, from Brigadier Ginyinda pertaining to the task, my Lord, that we have to conduct, we will obviously report to him or brief him of whatever it is that we have ventured on. But we can't say it vice versa, because we account to Brigadier Ginyinda, but Brigadier Ginyinda does not account to us. He has seniors that he accounts to. Probably he does go to them and report of the progress of the case.
Engifisa ukwazi ke mina ke ukuthi nanjengethimba elisebenzayo ke nisebenza njengethimba niyahamba ke niyokwenza umsebenzi niyabuya ke manje bese niyakhuluma niyatshelana ke ukuthi kwenzekeni ke okwenzekayo ke lana ukuthi thina ke nanjengabantu ke abasebenza ngaphansi kwa Brigadier Ginyinda uma kuukuthi bekufanele siyophenya ke sokwenza umsebenzi siyabuya ke sesizomtshela ke kodwa yena ke akabuyi aze kuthina akazositshela ngoba bakhona ke asebenza ngaphansi kwabo mhlambe uyaya kubona ke ayuba nikeza umbiko ukuthi kwenzekeni.
Okay. Thank you very much for that answer. Let's move forward. There is evidence which was led before this court regarding the warrant of arrest that was issued against Ms. Kelly Khumalo. Do you remember that part of evidence?
My Lord, I don't.
Angikhumbuli ke lo angibukhumbuli lobo bufakazi lobo mayelana nencwadi ke egunyaziswa ukuboshwa kwakhe uMs Kelly Khumalo.
Are you aware? Do you know if there is any warrant of arrest that was issued against Ms. Kelly Khumalo in this docket 636?
My
there
Lord.
or not?
As a good policeman, I think issued is not the correct word. I think Brigadier Ginyinda did say there's a draft application.
That's what Ginyinda said. Eh?
Yes.
He said the draft is in the docket,
Yes.
if I recall the evidence.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you for correction. Are you aware of that?
Of the draft,
Yes.
the application for the warrant.
Yes.
Yes, I am aware, my Lord, because I was briefed by Brigadier Ginyinda.
Igama ke sithi hayi ukuthi ikhishiwe noma yakhishwa ke lencwadi kodwa sikhona ke isicelo esiyingxenye ke yedokote yeba ke ngiyakwazi lokho ukuthi khona ke isicelo esikhona ke mala ke nencwadi yokuboshwa kwakhe uMs Kelly Khumalo uBrigadier Ginyinda wangazisake ngalokho.
Are you aware also why that application for that warrant of arrest has not been authorized against Ms. Kelly Khumalo?
My Lord, I am not aware.
Angazi ke ukuthi kungani ke ukuthi ke sengeka sayindwa ukuthi ke leyo ncwadi ke ayisetshenziswe ke ngokuboshwa kwakhe uMs Kelly Khumalo.
Okay. There is also evidence which was tendered by Colonel Stein in this case of the communication between Ms. Kelly Khumalo and Mr. Ntuli. I'm waiting for the interpretation.
No, I'm waiting for the witness to press that.
But the question is the question complete?
I'm waiting for the interpretation. There is evidence before this court which was tendered by Colonel Stein regarding the communication between the cell phone number alleged to have been used by Ms. Kelly Khumalo and the cell phone number alleged to be linked with Mr. Ntuli in this case. It's a statement. You remember?
I'll interpret, ma'am.
The evidence. My Lord, I'm not aware.
Kunobufakazi-ke bakhe uKenneth Steyn lana-ke phambi kwale nkantolo ukuthi kwakunokuxhumana okwakukhona phakathi kwakhe uMiss Kelly Khumalo kanye noMnumzana uNtuli. Angikwazi mina lokho.
Okay. The State Counsel, Mr. Baloyi, when he was leading the examination in chief to Lieutenant Colonel House, he referred the witness to the same communication between Ms. Kelly Khumalo and Mr. Ntuli in this matter. Did you hear that when Mr. Baloyi was putting that to the witness?
I did not hear that, my Lord.
Umshushisi-ke kulona lecala u-Advocate uBaloyi uma ebuza-ke noma ehloma uKolonel House ngemibuzo-ke ukhulume ngayo-ke noma-ke ekhuluma ngabo lobo bufakazi lobo bukaKolonel Steyn obabusho ukuthi kwakunokuxhumana kwakukhona phakathi kukaMiss Kelly Khumalo noMr. Ntuli. Angikuzwanga mina lokho.
If, for argument's sake, it will be proved or it can be said that there was a communication between Ms. Kelly Khumalo and Mr. Ntuli, is there an offense there? According to your knowledge as part of the investigating team in this case?
My Lord, I have no comment.
Uma ngempela-ke sekungaveza-ke noma sekungatshengiswa-ke ukuthi ngempela kwakukhona ukuxhumana okwakukhona phakathi kwakhe uKelly Khumalo kanye noMr. Ntuli, ingaba khona yini icala kulokho? Akukho engaphawula ngakusho lokho.
Okay, thank you. Lastly, you'll correct me if I heard you wrong. Yesterday, when we were under cross-examination by my learned friend, Mr. Mngomezulu, about the content of the confession statement which was made by accused number 1. You said, or you testified and said, you could see that accused number 1 was misleading in that confession. Did I hear correctly, or maybe you can correct me, what exactly did you say regarding the confession statement?
My Lord, I did not say I could see.
Okay. Correct me. What did you say?
I said he was misleading us based on the confession, because after the confession was obtained, my Lord, from him, then we got a briefing to say this is what he said. Let's follow up on this information.
Uzosho-ke uma ngakuzwanga kahle-ke izolo uma usihlonywa imibuzo-ke uyena uMr. Mngomezulu uthe wabona-ke ukuthi ummangalelo wokuqala-ke uyanikhohlisa-ke ngaloko akusho. Cha, angishongo ukuthi ngabona, ngathi-ke emuva kokuthi esegonyulekile-ke sase siyahlanganiswa-ke siyatshelwa-ke kwathiwa-ke asilandelele lokho-ke akushilo khona lapho kuleso statement.
And my Lord, I can verify that by saying upon following the people which he has included, my Lord, on his confession, it was discovered that those people were in prison. So you can draw a conclusion to say it was misleading.
Ngempela-ke sase siyalandelela-ke lokho esikutsheliwe-ke noma lokho akushilo yena-ke kwistatement sakhe sokugonyuluka, kwatholakala ukuthi labo bantu labo abashilo lapho kwistatement sakhe babesejele noma beboshiwe ngaleso sikhathi. Yila khona-ke manje usungahlanganisela khona-ke wena-ke ukuthi lo muntu lona ebengakhuluma iqiniso.
Okay, so is it your evidence that the statement made by accused number 1 is misleading before this court?
The confession?
Yes, the confession. I'm talking about confession, sorry.
My Lord,
it's misleading. The confession made by accused number 1 is misleading. That is before this court.
My Lord, I said...
Yeah, we are
This
all aware
aspect
that.
was also traversed yesterday. The witness said it's confined just to those two names.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the evidence. Now it's been put to her that the whole confession.
According to your understanding, you know the facts as per the indictment in this case. Am I correct? I mean the facts, I mean the allegations to say on or about the accused killed the deceased in this matter.
My Lord, I know, my Lord, the date of the incident, but I don't want to be confined, my Lord, to answer like of what is contained, the whole information that is contained on the indictment, because I will make an error. So I cannot you can't put me in a situation to say I must agree to say yes, I know.
Angithi uyazazi ke insolo njengoba zibhaliwe zikhona ke kudokotela mayelana nekhaya ukuthi ngelanga elithile kwenzeka lokhu. Yebo ngiyazi ke ukuthi ke ilanga lo kodwa ke angeke manje usuthi ke angifanele nje ngibheke kulokho ngoba ke mhlawumbe angifuni ukuthi ngingenza iphutha.
Okay. I'll just repeat it for you. I'll just say it to you. Let me unpack what the allegations are before this court. It is alleged that the accused before this court on or about the 26th day of October 2014, they killed the deceased in this matter. That is what is contained in the indictment. Do you understand now?
I understand, my lord.
Insolo ke uma ngingathi nje kafushane ngikutshele zona ke ukuthi ke ukusola ngokuthi abamangalelwa ke laba abaphambi kwale nkantolo bani nge-26 ngazi i-26 noma ke ngaleso sikhathi leso sange-26 October 2014 babulala yena ke umufi kuleli cala leli.
Okay, that's the indictment. And then the statement made by the accused number 1 says the deceased was killed by other people other than people mentioned in the indictment. Am I correct?
My lord, can you get the indictment? And further, my lord, I'm not the one who I'm not the one, my lord, who gave out or given the investigating officer the indictment. I'm not the one who issued. I'm not the one who issued the indictment. So I'm not in a position, my lord, to comment about the indictment.
Bese kuthi ke manje ke istatement esakhe ke yena umsolo wokuqala sikhuluma ngabanye abantu engasibona laba abahlezi lapha akusimina ke umphenyi ke noma nje ngikuthimba akusikodwa kusimina umphenyi owakhipha ke incwadi lena ke abathweswa ngayo amaqala abebiza ngokuthi phecelezi ke indictment.
Okay, maybe let me move away from the indictment. Let's remove the indictment. You were tasked as the member of the SAPS to investigate the people who killed the deceased in this matter on or about the 24th of October 2014. 26 October 2014. That's the date of the deceased in this matter in which you were allocated or appointed as the investigating officer. Am I correct? The date of the incident in this case that you are dealing with.
I was appointed. You are saying I was tasked to investigate?
Yeah, tasked or appointed, whatever, but you were appointed to deal with this matter wherein the deceased was killed in October.
That's correct.
2014.
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kuyiqiniso ke ukuthi asinikezwa ke umsebenzi lowo ke ophenya ke ukuthi obanike bani noma obanike ababulala ke umufi ngaleli langa nge-26 sika October 2014.
Then you investigated the case, and as a result of your investigation, the accused before this court were arrested.
That's correct, my lord.
Sase siyaphenya ke kuphenyo lwethu ke kwase abamangalela ke laba abahlezi enkantolo ke manje bayaboshwa.
However, we've got another evidence in the statement made by accused number 1 which refers to other people who are not the accused before this court.
I hear you.
Kodwa ke sinabanye abantu abashiwoyo ke kwistatement esakhe ummangalelo woqala engasibona ke abamangalela abaphambi kwale nkantolo ngiyakuzwa.
And we've got a person whose application draft for warrant of arrest is still pending since you investigated and submitted it in the NPA, that one of Ms. Kelly Khumalo, who is not before this court.
My lord, I cannot comment on that.
Futhi phinde futhi ke sibe nalesi sicelo ke la amaphoyisa enze isicelo khona ke kwabashushisayo ukuthi kunale ncwadi esifakayo ke yokuthi ke sigunyaziswe ke noma sinikezwe ke ivume yokuyobopha ke uKelly Khumalo kodwa ke ngaka sayindwa ke ngeshwa ke akukho engakusho lapho.
Okay, no problem. And we have another third set of a case docket of 375 referring to other suspects which are not before this court.
I hear you.
Siphinde futhi sibe nelinye idokodoke eliwu 375 elinabasolwa ke abangekho phambi kwale nkantolo ngiyakuzwa.
Okay. And we have the evidence which has been tendered before this court to say the accused before this court have been communicating each other. However, we have not, you as the investigating team, you have not filed the Section 205 records regarding those cell phone numbers.
My Lord, when it comes to the Section 205, my Lord, and other things, my Lord, which I cannot comment on, my Lord, I think, Counsel, you can put that question to the lead investigating officer.
Siphinde futhi ke sibe nalobufakazi ke obukhona ke phambi kwale nkantolo obuthi ke kwakunokuxhumana kwakukhona ke phakathi kwabo abamangalela phambi kwenkantolo kodwa ke nina ke niyamaphoyisa ke lawo lezo icelo lezo ke noma lama bizo ngokuthi Section 205 abukho ke noma abukho labo bufakazi lobo okuphathelene nalokho ke imininingwane ngomakhala ekhukhwini cabanga ukuthi lo mbuzo lo usungawuhloma kuyona ke ohola ithimba labaphenyi.
Thank you very much. We'll wait and hear which other evidence does you as the investigating team have against the accused before this court. Thank you, my Lord. I have no further questions.
Yeah. What do we do, Mr. Baloyi?
Few points in re-examination, right?
Aren't we waiting for Mr. Nis?
Oh, Mr. Nisi. Well, in that case, my Lord, we'll then have to stand down until, I think he said to be here tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Mseki, what are you saying?
Yeah, my Lord, I confirm that Mr. Mrs. said he will be here tomorrow.
Next time, and it's not me saying that, it's the law. When you come to court and you're saying you're appearing in the stead of your leader, it means you are going to do what your leader would have done.
That's correct.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Just that I'm being very lenient. Another judge would say, no, do you have questions, sir? You're appearing on behalf of accused number 3. If you don't have questions, that's it. It passes. Because the assumption is you know what this witness has said. You know what the version of your client with Mr. Nisi has said. So you are capable of cross-examining on that. You won't come to court and just sit.
That's
And
correct.
then-
That's
Are
correct.
you with me?
That's
It
correct.
must make sense.
Yes, that's correct.
Does it not, sir?
It does not.
And I'm not excoriating you. I'm just saying that should be the procedure. Okay, fine.
That's-
So we'll wait for Mr. Mnisi, then tomorrow, is it? Yeah.
So tomorrow, my Lord.
Sorry. May I address the court? My Lord, when I took over from the date in which I indicated to the court that I'll be representing accused number 1, I requested my colleague, Mr. Baloyi, to furnish me with the 205 for the people that were inside the house, at Khumalo's house. Since then, I haven't received those Section 205s.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Mrui.
I'm just placing it on record because I should make a follow-up on my request.
Yeah, you're right. What is your response, sir?
That forms part of the disc that was handed to the defense, but we have since asked the expert from Vodacom just to isolate those numbers, and she has undertaken.
Individual numbers of all the people who were in
Yes.
the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Bese njengoba engekho ke advocate umnisi kuyacelwa-ke ukuthi ngoba umshushisi bese kulungeleke ukuthi angaqhubeka-ke, kodwa kuyacela ukuthi asilinde kuze kube kusasa-ke uma u-advocate Mnisi ekhona-ke, kodwa-ke lokho akwenzelanga ngaphandle kokuthi-ke ijaji-ke limtsheleke u-advocate Mnyeki okuyena-ke omele u-advocate Mnisi ukuthi-ke uma bekuwomunye umehluleli bengeke avumeleke lokho, ngoba uma ethi-ke uzomela u-advocate Mnisi bekufanele ukuthi-ke unayo imibuzo anayo, kodwa-ke ijaji sekuzovunyelwa-ke ukuthi silinde kuze kube kusasa abe khona u-advocate Mnisi.
Are you available tomorrow, ma'am?
I am available, my lord.
Okay. Okay, tomorrow then at 10.